Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Brian Johansson here. And yeah, we are going through the names of God. This is so awesome because we get to experience Him in so many cool ways. So many cool ways. Tonight's name. Tonight's name is El Shama, God who hears. And when they define it, it goes the God who hears, He listens, and He responds. So let me go through a quick story of something that happened a few years ago. So I was flying on a plane to Jacksonville, Florida from Atlanta, where I live. Um, and I always pray when I get on a plane, God, put me next to either someone who's in need of you, someone who has something to tell me about with you, or empty the seat so I can just spend time with you. And so I get on the plane, and sure enough, there's a lady to my right, and the window's on her right. And you do the cordial thing. Hey, how are you? And I don't even not going to bother asking the question. Where are you going? Florida. Um, so we're on the runway, and the plane is starting to shoot down the runway. One of my favorite parts of flying. Absolute favorite parts. I love that feeling of being pressed against the seat and taking off. And I could see her. She's staring out the window, and she's all panicking, and she's really nervous. And I look at her, and I go, "Hey, don't worry about this. I have, I have a calling. God's called me to go do things down in Florida, and I prayed for our flight, and that He's got so many big plans for us, for me, and for you, that we're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay." She looks at me with her eyes like she just lit up, and she was like, "What?" She didn't say what, but she just turned her head and really stared at me. And then I just started saying a couple things about God and how cool He is and how much Jesus loves us. And I could see her facial expression begin to change. And she starts to look at me even more intently. And she starts asking me questions about believing in Jesus and who He is and things about Him and why, and just going through this checklist. And so I start telling her, and then she interrupts me and tells me the story. She was like, "Last night, I sat on the end of my bed and I said, God, God, I don't know what to do. I'm at my end. I need you to, if you're real, if you are real, send someone to talk to me about you." And then she looks at me and she goes, "And here you are." And I just looked at her and I went through, do you know how valuable you are to Him and how much He loves you? And she's crying, and I'm a softie, so I start crying, and we talk about her life with God. But isn't it amazing that God hears? He heard her first. Yeah, He heard her voice. He knew her voice. He listened, and then He responded. I ask you, where are you at with God? What are you talking to Him about? And are you giving Him an opportunity to respond? Because He wants to. El Shema. He hears. He listens, and He responds. Say this with me: God hears me. He hears my voice, my heart. He listens to them, and He'll respond. Can't wait to hear what happens. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing night. El Shema.